Hi, it is I, John _ Silva _ your streamer, your homie boy. What's up? Today we have my cooksies. My cooksies? Sorry, serious. Can you please briefly talk about what part of the body, not the coccyx, should receive skin color variation? Like cheeks should typically be more red and kneecaps should be more desaturated. Depends. And I cropped the rest of the question wrong. Is that where it stops? Oh, and more gray. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's just more gray at the end. And you used this. You sent this as a reference of like the different skin tones and stuff. Sorry, temperatures in the skin. This is gonna be another quick one. Let me just make sure I got this. All right. So the way it works, I'll just explain to you. You read in a lot of books. One of them is my favorite, which is James Gurney, Color and Light, and he teaches. I mean, there's plenty of places that teach this, but what he teaches is that generally the topper part of a person tends, not always, tends to be yellower. The middle part kind of reddish, and the lower part it's a blue green. No one really knows. Of course, this is like oversimplified. It's not really like that, and it's not that obvious either. But I'd say that this is a good base where then you can have a blend of, sometimes you'll have more yellower under. Depends on the person, of course. Yellower under eyes. You'll have like the red will extend to other areas. It really varies from person to person, and it's the only way you're gonna learn that is through observation. So looking at the lady here, which by the way, this is pretty cool painting. You can tell where would be those areas. So here seems to be a little bit on the yellower side, right? Then you have a bit of red. Hello? My tablet died. Hold on, give me a second. Tablet! Oh, come on, Intuos! Oh, we're back. Shh. Now we have around the eyes, it's clearly red, right? Or redder. The same is on the nose. Maybe even here on the sides. You can see a bit of the side of the forehead, a little bit warmer. Of course, lips. Actually, this whole general area tends to be warmer. And then here, I feel like the artist went for a greener tone here with blue. Like it's always a blue-green-ish thing. A little bit here. And of course, it's an undertone. So it's not going to be omega obvious. In some people, yes. In others, not so much, so it is going to vary. But it's good to, when you look at a picture or a painting, when you're trying to, decode what you're looking at, it's good to kind of like even go ahead and paint over and outline the areas so that you can maybe, you have like a visual for it. Oh, God. This looks terrifying. So, honestly, I pretty much answered your question. Other areas that you would have, I'll try to be a bit more detailed with this. Other areas that you would have the same difference, yellow, red, green, blue type of thing is, for example, you were mentioning the kneecaps, right? So kneecaps are generally redder or a warmer tone. then again, joints are very easy points to see. You know, like I can show you mine and you can tell. But I think mine are like a darker, deeper red than actually gray. Everyone is going to be a little bit different. Usually the neck tends to be a slightly different color too. I actually learned this from the other day. I was doing makeup. Kidding. I actually learned this from my girlfriend when she does makeup and explains what she's doing. You always need to match the face with the neck, and you kind of want to balance the whole thing. Otherwise, you just look like you have makeup on the face but nothing on the neck, and blah, 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 all that stuff. There's plenty of areas that vary like that. And the neck is one of them that you should be aware that tends to be darker overall. And yeah, kind of. Oh, there you go. I got pretty close. There you go. Tends to be darker. Now, shoulders, like the collarbone, the more bony areas tend to be yellower. There's really nothing much I can. This is a more explanation video than actually painting, so I apologize for that. But there's really no point in me doing like a painting of the character, because it's already here. But generally, bony areas, so the forehead, cheekbones tend to be, especially where there's less fat, tend to be more yellow. And for example, the reason why your joints can be a little bit redder or a desaturated red is because the first of all, the flesh and the blood flow, depending on the person, can be more visible, and the same goes for the knees, and the same can go for like the what do you call this area? Just like the chest area. If you have a bony chest, it can be quite yellow, but at the same time, if you're a girl, due to the it's a funny word, due to like the mammary glands, and then you have like the veins all connected in the titties, you're gonna have a lot, maybe more green. If it's someone who has more veins, it can be a mix of green with a little bit of yellow. If if they have a flatter chest, more bony chest, and with a balance of red because of the fat tissue and blood flow. It depends really. What are the other areas? I would say that creases, so like where your neck bends, where your arm bends, and stuff like that, you're gonna have big differences in there too. And the same goes for the hands. The hands are very. A hand may look like one color. There's a shit ton of colors. There's like a ton. Makeup lessons. Yeah, once again, I'm sorry I'm not really painting anything because it's more of an explaining video. I'll kind of like center this even. At least according to what you asked. I would highly recommend getting the James... overall, you should get James Gurney book, Color and Light. All of his books are amazing. But specifically Color and Light are like the go-to. There goes my pen. This concludes this video. I'm sorry it's short. Like, it's pretty much just I showed you. There's no reason for me to paint. But short videos are good too. So clap it up, boys. We've done it. Thank you so much for asking questions, chat, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.